Welcome, everyone. And so, late last night, hey, Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind just went live. And I've been playing it since then. I'm officially talking about it today since it's technically launched right now. I guess it's just the unlock time is different in each time zone. The game is a sort of retro reimagined brawler published by Hasbro's Retro Arcade imprint and developed by Atari subsidiary Digital Eclipse, who have worked on quite a few compilations. After the success of their other ones, I was hoping they would actually revamp the older games of franchise, but instead they made a whole new one in that style. So, if you grew up playing games tied into the series on Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, this is definitely going to be, like me, a game that you probably have already gotten or definitely should look into. So let's begin. Top of containing elements from the first three seasons of the show, as well as monsters from the first season of the show. It also has a plot that parallels last year's excellent Once and Always reunion movie, in which Robo Rita travels back to 1993 in order to give her variant from that time frame a means to defeat the Rangers before their legacy even starts. Fortunately, Zordon and Alpha 5 catch wind of this plan, and it falls to the Rangers to not only fight an army of monsters, but also a a a range of time disruptors that could threaten to cause disaster in the entire planet. And it is definitely a brawler that falls in the footsteps of the successors of Rage 4 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge, and it's definitely a game I was going to be picking up right away because of that. I mean, even factoring there's only a few weeks left in this month, and by proxy this year, there's still quite a few games that are definitely seeking to vie for my and others' attention. I especially like how the graphics are not only a bit as colorful and energetic as it would have been in that time frame, but even though they take some practice to getting used to, the Megazord and Shark Cycle sequences actually fake a lot of scale and rotation and tricks they would have used in that time period. My piece of advice is you don't have a problem with holding down the fire button through each stage. That way, you just have to worry about aiming your reticle and timing your jumps, as well as avoiding all the other traps too. So let's begin. Although the main cast is being handled by sound Alex this time around due to a mixture of scheduling and the fact that some of the actors are no longer with us, tragically. Yeah, they do a decent job of capturing the characters, but also putting their own spin on them. In fact, Christina V had done quite a lot of work in both anime and video games, so it's not like she or the other people they picked are unqualified by any means. And even on lower difficulty settings, you could see I just started on the lowest one. I'll definitely do the other ones later through 100% completion. And I will definitely state that it's definitely got quite a bit of challenge to it. I must have run through some of those stages is for the mines a bunch of times. But even that is kind of interesting where trying to get the power sources they need for the time disruptors actually kind of reminds me of the 2017 movie, which I actually I really liked, but not a whole lot of people saw. I would deal with the reboot as it comes, especially with this report that Hasbro is not going to be sole financier of their stuff anymore. That does not mean they're going to stop making stuff altogether. That is absurd, given how they just announced a whole slew of stuff for the next Transformers incarnation, and that just means they would have to find other partners, which they're really good at doing. And yes, I'm at least about a fifth of the way done my TF1 spoiler review script, a quarter of the way at the most, I'd say. Overall, Oh, I'd say this game is a more phenomenal retro reimagined brawler, which is definitely well worth the list price. I got mine for a little bit less since it's part of my PS Plus fringe benefit, and I could definitely see myself spending quite a bit of time with it. That since they keep updating my yearly wrap up until January 10th of next year, so I can definitely gonna be going for a completion on the trophy list, especially. Anyway, that'll be all for now, and I'll see you all again very soon. So, I will definitely say this, and may the power protect you all.